Capricorn, welcome to my channel. To be Olin Odinson. Mykin, welcome back. And hello if you're new. To be Olin Odinson, I said that already. Welcome to your weekly message. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whichever it is for you. So, in this, we're just going to, if you're here for the first time, we're just gonna deliver the messages that we have for the Capricorns and follow through with some guidance and just see what wants to come through for the message. We're gonna see what you're dealing with. If you're drawn to this message, or maybe there's just some wisdom to be gained from here. And if you want further guidance, you can seek that out in the description box via personal reading. Okay, now let's get to your message. So the runes have been speaking to me, Capricorn, and so I'm starting to like write as I do these beforehand now, or at least this weekly I am. But something very one-sided, um, something was very one-sided, okay? So that something about that wanted to be mentioned. Something was one-sided with perhaps a relationship, with an opinion, with whatever it might be for you, but something about that which is one-sided, there's a breakthrough that beckons with that. And this breakthrough is going to help you understand something about this one-sided thing that you didn't see before. Like, you did not see it before. The perspective card is here. The things that you did not see before, if you look carefully, the faces, there's two faces in one. Something in someone you didn't recognize before. Something in yourself you didn't recognize before. This is a message. If you resonate, definitely, if for divine masculines, for just energies that are just the part of you that is very active in your life, that hasn't, not that it hasn't been before, but it's something about the active force within you is becoming more divine in nature. It's becoming more nourished. Something with that, something with it, like the masculine becomes the divine masculine, essentially. And it was interesting how I channeled all of that. With if you look at that divine masculine energy, I wrote that, and then I pulled the fairy cards, and then the divine masculine energy came out as the binding energy. The fairy, not the fairy, he who is, oh my gosh, I'm saying all the fairy cards right now. He of the fiery sword. All right, there's a lot of fire here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the active principle is now louder within you or within someone. Um, I'm just gonna say all the messages that I was receiving. Some of you, there's a breakthrough on how to deal with someone. There's a breakthrough with just how dealing with the situation you're in. In general, I'm seeing something completely shift. We have the Ragnarok rune over here, Degas. This is when night shifts into day. Will night turn freak? What do I say in the description box? It's down there, but it's like, well, will it just suddenly be day, or will it suddenly be night? Who are just, it's all up to you. So something about this, something about this has been, it's long overdue in a very Capricorn nature. You know, 'cause Knight of Pentacles I'm seeing in my third eye right now. I'm just saying the Knight of Pentacles, something done very methodically done. It was uh, just done meticulously. It's done with much care. Whatever you're dealing with, I feel I feel as though this breakthrough is inevitable. Something about this you're not unaware is going to happen. Whatever is about to happen, whatever that you are dealing with right now, now is the next phase of that. But something about this you haven't seen before. Like, even you're gonna be surprised for some reason. Like, even you, Capricorn, are gonna be surprised. Now, let's see. Before I... Oh, interesting. the other messages that I was getting for you guys is not getting emotionally involved in the situation that you're dealing with. Um, Not that you didn't before, but something about it now, you're realizing in order to help this grow, in order to help this build, you can't get emotionally involved. That's where you embody the meticulous, methodical energy. It's what must be done. It's that very masculine energy of justice, right or wrong. It's the yang and the yin. It's really whatever this energy is. It's really making you be not a man about this, but it's really making you just evaluate what it is that you have been dealing with from an unemotional perspective. Something about your perspective just utterly changing 360. Um, with the other cards that are here, the Geo with the slew. You've been walking towards this gate. It's this. You've been marching towards your death. How I'm being shown this right now, someone walking off the cliff. They know they're gonna walk off the cliff, but they're just walking very slowly to enjoy their time um, on the cliff before they jump off of it. Alright, so it's quite wonderful that now things are getting done. And that's really cool. I love how we have four. This is the third card in the deck. Well, technically this is the fourth card and the fifth card, but this is the number 3 card and the number 4, the numbered 3 and the numbered 4 card. So aside that they're right next to each other, it's always a very powerful synchronicity when I get that. But for you guys, whatever this is, the other side of this gate you've never seen before. This other side of yourself you've never even really seen before. Something about this part of you, this energy connected to this message, it's proliferating everywhere in your life. So it's just reproducing the divine masculine energy everywhere throughout your life. I don't even know if that's going to make sense to all of you. It won't, but for some of you it will. But essentially what's happening here is the proliferation of you. Your control in the situation it's exponential. It's only going to increasingly gain momentum moving forward. Once you go through this breakthrough, which you are going through it right now, it's quite a phenomenal outcome, is what I'm feeling, honestly. All right, let's pull some more cards for the Capricorns. Okay. So I feel like I'm reading for a divine masculine, or just a masculine energy who's about to approach a feminine, or just something like that. Um, just in general, approaching the the feminine side of something within yourself and resolving it. So with these first two cards here, the Jihabya and the Feline, this is completing a cycle. This is completing something essentially that you were fearful of. So as I said before, it's like you are walking slowly off the cliff, and you know you're going to walk off the cliff, but you're scared, so you're doing it slowly. You're slowly walking towards this gate, but you know it's because you know at the other side of that gate, like, everything's gonna change. It's like it's whatever the change is, you know it's Ragnarok. You know it's the apocalypse. You know the world's not gonna be the same. Your world is not gonna be the same once you approach this other factor. And this other factor is tied to the bright mother energy, but it's paired with the Pook. So this is resolving a creational issue. So it's interesting how the energy of proliferation is present. the act of exponentially spreading out your roots, of just things increasing in momentum with just light speed. Something about this energy has to do with a feminine energy. So if you are dealing with a relationship, I am getting this sense that if you're having issues dealing with someone, I almost said controlling someone. I think someone was having control issues with a feminine, and because of that, they needed to approach it from a different perspective, a different angle, knowing that this person, this being, whoever this is a divine feminine energy, and nothing can be controlled. All right, so nothing divine can really be controlled. Okay, I mean everything can be controlled. So one way or another, nothing's impossible. But a divine feminine energy, whatever this energy is, what I'm picking up right now, cannot be controlled. Whoever you're dealing with cannot be controlled, and that is now known. I'm hearing that is now known, and there's a lot of sixes here. You might be seeing a lot of sixes. A lot, like just look how 60, 16, 6, wow, this, and 6 has to do with relationship energy. I literally looked at 11, 16 as I was saying all of that. Quite synchronistic. Yeah, 6 is quite important for you guys. So but you are definitely dealing with a relationship, I believe, and now the divine masculine is knowing, sees how to deal with this connection. It's resolving. This connection is definitely resolving and healing from whatever it has gone through. It's become excuse me, it's becoming more stable. Let me drink some tea. It's at the bottom of the deck. Lovely. Ecstasis. So the song of ecstasis is the song of unity, is the song of bringing things together. So definitely what's happening here, someone singing their breakthrough song, whatever that breakthrough is, approaching this from an unemotional angle, from an unemotional perspective, but something about being unemotional about this, not unemotional where you don't care about what you're doing. No, it's where if you felt too much for this person, or if you felt too much for the situation, you just take a step back from those emotions and evaluated it to see it for what it truly is, and see where you might have done wrong, or where they might have done wrong. But whatever it is, it's now you realize something that's going to help you move forward and help you act appropriately. Okay, what's behind the ecstasis card? Himself. Wow, this is lovely. This is the divine masculine energy. So this is the divine masculine energy in etheric reflection in the ether, but in physical reflection we have it's himself, and the feminine one is the bright mother. Just look, 17 and then 16. So yeah, whoever is this message is for, it feels like this is a reading for divine masculines. You guys are stepping into your power, and now you're, I'm hearing you're willing to do the right thing. Uh, with the honesty, just poking out here. Now there's a will to do the right thing here. Being honest and open. There's a lot of chest, heart chakra activations happening here. Lots of earth. So, interesting. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But lots of earth signs, so it just might be another earth sign. But with all that, let's see how this is going to play out for you guys. Moving forward. Let's see the energies that have yet come to pass. I've described your situation, the message that came through for you, but now let's see what has yet come to pass. Let's see what has yet come to pass for the Capricorn up there. Alright. Okay. So, the cards that came out, Death, and the Three of Pentacles, and then the King of Swords. So with these energies, I feel like you're about to work with someone. You might be about to start work with an earth sign, an air sign. I said earth, an air sign that has earth in their chart, perhaps. But air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There we go. And then Pentacles, so more earth for you. And then there's that Scorpio energy, death. Um, yeah, I feel like you're unaware. I feel like you're unaware that what you're about to start doing with this other person, what you guys are gonna start working on together. I feel like this is involving something to do with dreams. Um, and I'm focusing on this lizard dragon over here for some reason. Just put that out there. And but the behind the seven is the Empress. So this is the divine feminine energy, and then the Seven of Cups. So I feel like this is starting a dream with someone. This is working long term towards a dream with someone. Yeah, and with the King of Swords energy, this is that unemotional position that the divine masculine is in. The divine masculine, the masculine energy in this reading, is now heading toward this future with complete certainty that they're gonna work through whatever might come through. So this is quite a lovely energy because this speaks of commitment. This speaks of wishing to work through anything that might come uh, in between you guys or the situation. Yeah, let's pull some more cards. Lovely. The way that flipped out. The way that flipped out. Ace of Pentacles. So this is new beginning, auspicious energy, but it's a lovely, physical, tangible offer. Lovely. I like that. Let's get another one. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I love it. It's very physical and tangible, but emotionally fulfilling as well, with the Knight of Cups and the Sun now that came right after Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys are gonna leave behind an illness, an ill way of feeling and thinking, and now you're gonna completely walk towards off this cliff, death, as we were speaking of before, and choose to work on something with someone. It's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. What else? Anything else? Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. Ace of Swords. Yep, absolute clarity, absolute breakthrough energy. 2 aces. Definitely. And with the Sun, too, is like a wake-up call. A wake-up call to how someone feels. Knight of Cups. Definitely an emotional offer. Even though there is something about being unemotional, it's like this is the energies that have yet come to pass, guys. Remember that. So it's like after being unemotional, that know that the emotions will come after the hard work. It's like working with close friends. I don't know if you guys have done that before, but it's like working with coworkers that are you just genuine, cool people, friends. But when it comes to work, it's work. It's like that energy. Something about this energy is like, okay, let's settle things out, and then you get to be romantic. Okay. So that was your reading, Capricorn, the Capricorn Collective, or whoever this message was for. If you want to seek guidance through personal reading, that's in the description box. Join the Kindred family. Join us. It's a very lovely community we have here that is growing. I sometimes do Blood Witch transmissions, just anything. I just channel. I freely channel anything that wants to come through, and I, the human, speak about what I think about it sometimes, and yes. Excuse me. Alright, Capricorn. So this was your weekly message. Subscribe and see you next weekly, whenever that weekly is. It should be next weekly. It's a weekly. Just last weekly we got. It was rough, but now we're caught up. Kind of. We're kind of caught up. We didn't do last weekly, so that doesn't really, we don't want to say caught up, but we are caught up in the sense that now we're doing it on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday again. Lovely. So that's really when these weeklies should go out. That's the intent, but you know, I work retail, so schedule isn't that consistent. But long term, guys, I really want the weeklies to be from Wednesday to Friday. But yes, once again, farewell I wish to you. Travel safely through the night of the mind, Capricorn, into the light of the divine. Now, feel this arrow of hope and love enter your vicinity. When I say to you, farewell.